Good morning. My presentation is Secured Enterprise AI Governance in UK Retail Banking, a project report for control generative AI adoption. This project focuses on how a UK retail bank can adopt generative AI in a secure, compliant, and strategically valuable way. The main issue explored in this project is not simply whether bank should use AI. Instead, the key question is how bank can control AI adoption properly, especially when employees may already be using public generative AI tools informally. In this presentation, I will explain the background of the problem, the project aim and objectives, the research approach, and the key frameworks used. The main finding, the proposed solution, and the recommended implementation roadmap. Introduction. Generative AI is now becoming a part of everyday work across many organizations, including financial services. Employees may use it for tasks such as drafting documents, summarizing reports, searching policies, preparing meeting notes, and supporting operational work. The direction is clear. Generative AI can improve speed, reduce repetitive work, and support employee productivity. However, in banking, the situation is more complex because banks handle sensitive customer information and operate under strict regulatory expectations. UK retail banks are trusted institutions. They must protect customer data, maintain strong internal controls, and show regulators that their technologies use is safe, accountable. Therefore, uncontrolled AI use create serious risks. These include data leakage, unreliable outputs, weak audit trials, and potential damage to the customer trust. The main argument of this project is that banks should not ignore generative AI, but they also should not allow it to spread without control. The challenge is to move from informal and unsanctioned AI use toward a secure, governed, and enterprise level model. So, this project examines how a UK retail bank can adopt generative AI responsibly while still gaining productivity and strategic value. Project background and problem. The central problem in this project is a shadow AI. Shadow AI means employees using public or unapproved generative AI tools without formal permission, monitoring, or governance. For example, an employee may paste internal documents, customer related information, policy material, or operational data into a public AI tool to get a quick summary or a draft. The employee may be trying to work more efficiently, but the bank may have no visibility of what data has been shared, where it has gone, or how the output has been used. There are four major risks here. The first is data exposure. Confidential business data or customer information may be shared with the external AI system without proper consent, contractual protection, or technical safeguards. Second is a hallucinated output. Generative AI can produce information that sounds confident but may be inaccurate, incomplete, or fabricated. If employees rely on these output without checking them, this can create operational and reputational risk. The third is inconsistent practice. If different teams use different AI tools in a different way, the organization cannot maintain consistent standard. This make governance, accountability, and compliance much harder to prove. A fourth is a regulatory risk. UK banking regulators such as FCA and PRA expect institutions to maintain strong control over technology, operational resilience, and risk management. Shadow AI weakens the bank ability to show that these controls are working. Therefore, the strategic issue is not AI itself. The issue is the absence of controlled governance. Without proper governance, AI adoption become invisible, unmeasurable, and risky. Project aim and objective. The aim of this project is to design an actionable implementation approach for secure enterprise AI governance platform. The purpose of this platform is to help UK retail bank adopt generative AI in a way that is controlled, compliant, and the value generating. There are five core objectives. The first objective is to assess the risk of uncontrolled employee generative AI use in a regulated banking context. This is important because the bank must first understand the risk before choosing a solution. The second objective is to design a secure governance platform model that is suitable for UK retail banking. This means the solution must fit the need of a regulated, high trust, data sensitive environment. The third objective is to evaluate implementation option using risk, feasibility, and strategic value. This help avoid choosing a solution only become it is technically attractive. It must also be practical and aligned with the business objective. The fourth objective is to propose a phase implementation roadmap with clear governance milestones. This is important because AI adoption should not happen all at once. It needs stage testing, monitoring, and assurance. The fifth objective is to recommend governance control that support compliance, productivity, and organizational uh, strategy. That together all these objectives ensure that the project is both academically grounded and practically useful. Methodology and research approach. This project This product uses a secondary research approach. This means that the analysis is based on existing evidence rather than the primary data collection. This approach is suitable because the topic is highly regulated and there is already strong evidence available from academic literature, regulators, industry reports, standard bodies, and the real banking examples. The research draws on regulator and standard-based sources. This includes the Bank of England and the FCA, which provide insight into AI use and the risk in financial services. It also considered PRA and FCA expectations around operational resilience and technology risk. The project also uses the NIST AI risk management framework and NIST generative AI profile. These are important because they provide a structured way to identify measures, manage, and govern AI risk. In addition, the project refers to a global industry sources including Financial Stability Board, UK Finance, and the World Economic Forum. These sources help place issue within a wider financial services technology management and context. The project also uses real-world banking examples such as JP Morgan, Chase Morgan, Stanley, DBS to understand how a large financial institution and approaching enterprise AI adoption. Finally, academic literature support the analysis of responsible AI governance framework, risk management, technology implementation. Overall, the methodology is appropriate because this project is not just about technology. It is about how a regulated organization can manage technology responsibly. Project frameworks and artifacts. The project applies several frameworks to make the analysis structure. And the first framework is NIST AI Risk Management Framework. Uh, this is useful because it organizes AI risk management into key functions such as govern, map, measure, and manage. And simply term, it helps an organization understand whether AI is being used and what risk is existed. The second framework is NIST Generative AI Profile. This is more specific to generative AI risk, including hallucination, privacy, security, accountability, and misissues. The third framework is responsible AI governance. This focuses on accountability, ethical deployment, transparency, human oversight, and organizational responsibility. It supports the idea that AI governance must include peoples, policies, and process. The project also uses PMBOK style planning, which support phase implementations, scope control, risk management, and project governance. The Mendelov matrix is also used for stakeholder analysis. It helps identify which stakeholders have high power, high interest, such as compliance, risk, legal, IT security, senior leadership, and business uses. The project artifact include a Gantt chart, stakeholder analysis, matrix risks, register, and impact visibility. These artifacts make the project more practical because they show how the solution and could actually be implemented. Key findings and analysis. The analysis identifies the three possible strategic responses to employees generative AI use. The first option is to ban generative AI completely. This may appear safe, but it is not very realistic. Employers may still use public uh, tools secretly, which can make the risk even harder to detect. The second option is to allow unrestricted uses. This may support innovation and productivity, but it creates unacceptable risk in a banking environment because there would be weak control over data output and accountability. The third option is to control enablement through a secure internal generative AI platform. This is strongest option because it balances innovation and governance. Controlled enablement means the bank does not block AI completely, but it provides employees with a safe, approved, and monitored environment. This approach helps bank capture the productivity benefits of the generative AI while maintaining the compliance, auditability, and data security. The key finding in the shadow AI is the best addressed by giving employees a secure alternative. If employees have a controlled internal tool that is useful and easy to access, they are less likely to rely on unapproved public tools. Therefore, the controlled environment addresses the root cause of the shadow AI rather than only treating the symptoms. Proposed solution: secure enterprise AI governance platform. The proposed solution is a secure enterprise AI governance platform. This would be internal generative AI environment connected only to approved models and approved internal knowledge sources. The aim is to give employee access to AI support, but within a controlled and monitored system. The platform should initially focus on low to medium risk and internal uses cases. This means including document summarization, policy search, drafting support, internal knowledge discovery, and meeting nodes. These use cases are useful but less risky than fully automated customer facing decisions. The first is secure access. This includes role based access control, secure APIs, and filtering of prompts, uploads, and outputs. This prevent unauthorized users from accessing sensitive functions and help control with information can enter or leave the systems. The second is authorized knowledge. AI responses should be grounded in approved internal documents and controlled knowledge sources. This reduces the risk of the hallucination. Ensure employees receive information from reliable organization source. The third is full audit logging. Every prompt, interaction, and output should be logged. This gives the risk bank an evidence trail, which is essential for monitoring internal audit compliance. Uh, the fourth is human review, high risk outputs, especially anything that linked to customer compliance or internal businesses. Recommendation. uh, Phase one is governance foundation. In this phase, the bank should establish AI governance. The phase two is platform selection. Select a secure vendor platform with the strong contractual data sovereignty and audit control. Phase three is pilot deployment. Pilot low to high, medium risk uses cases. Phase four is monitor users throughout the dashboard, audit logs, and phase five is scale with confidence. Expand additional use cases streams only after the pilot. Conclusion is that the project demonstrates that uncontrolled Gen AI use in UK retail banking is a strategic technology management issue, not merely an IT problem. The absence of governance creates regulatory operations and reputation risks that cannot be ignored. Controlled enablement is better than either banning AI or allowing unrestricted restricted use with strong governance phase, roll out employee training and continuous assurance. A UK retail bank can adopt generative AI safely, productively, and with the regulatory confidence.